Yahoo! Hello, hello, hello mga masters and mga kaji! Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning po sa inyong lahat dyan sa Pilipinas at sa buong Asian countries. At kung sama kayong lupalop ng ating daigdig, ay hayaan niyo muna kami ng ating one and only G na batiin po kayo ng good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good evening at good night na po sa mga ready ng matulog. At welcome po sa ating another episode ng ating Masters Tivias. All right. So, ika-apat na araw na po tayo. This is the fourth day of our new episodes. That it's already the month of May. And of course, we will still continue with our topic about green iguanas. That's gonna be that's our first batch of our topic because this new episodes, this new version of our premiere is gotta be focusing on different sorts of trivias. So it so happened that this is our pilot episode. Of course, this is the fourth day, and we'll just continue how to take care of iguanas. So we have to discuss some of the needs, traits, characteristics, personalities, and how to take care of iguana, especially this green iguana, because G is a green iguana. All right, but before that, may I ask for your thumbs up? Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe dito po sa ating channel, Master Worm, for more updated contents. All right, so along with right lights and proper temperatures, you need to provide humidity for your iguana. Humidity is very important, mga masters and mga ka-G. You can do this by having a large bowl of fresh water in the habitat and spraying your iguana and the habitat a few times every day. So right now po, she has her own water bowl there. As you can see, there's fresh water. Of course, meron siyang watermelon dyan, kanyang food. And then G has been here for already almost 4 hours or 5 hours na because I brought her here at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's already 1 o'clock upon recording time. She's been here for almost 5 hours. And that's really a great sunshine exposure or ultraviolet red exposure for G. Every day, I usually have that kind of schedule for her as much as possible. If it's not too windy or there's no dust storm, I'd rather have her outside rather than just let her stay inside because we spend more electricity or power if she's inside because I have to turn on lights. Okay, so here we have to do some. We have to leave some bowl of fresh water, and of course we have this our our sprayer here. Remember this that I have to pump, so it's powered by air, and of course I will be spraying G. Usually I use hose, but for the sake of just showing you, I'll just use this one. So that's mist for G, and she really likes it. G likes the water there, so like look at her, just really happy with that. O, di ba mga masters and mga ka-G? G really likes the water being sprayed to her. O, di ba? So, pero pwede naman natin gamitin yung host, which I usually do. Ito po, just to show you. But before that, I'm just gonna remove her food. Let me just remove her, of course, her watermelon, so that the watermelon will not get wet. But watermelon is already water. I just don't want it to wet it. There. So since I already removed the watermelon, then we can spray G using the hose. Diba? Ano po si G natin, no? There he goes for G. Lagyan lang natin yung cellphone dito na area kasi mainit. And baka mainit din yung cellphone natin. There you go. So since G needs humidity, I spray her. I spray her every day. I come back here from work. Okay, and another thing that we have to make sure is that You can also this is spray bottle that you can buy from most stores. Okay, and then make sure that you don't spray just before the lights go off every night. Kailangan din na water you spray during the day will evaporate in high temperatures. So ang tubig po ay nag-evaporate din po sa gabi. Pag umaga mo, kahit if we spray in the morning, of course at night before she sleeps, the water is already dry, it's already evaporated. It's better to spray again in the evening. Okay, so helping to create a humid habitat or a place, a humid, livable surrounding or environment for G. Okay, the iguana will enjoy a bath too. So of course we give bath to G once in a while. You already saw me giving her bath on her pool, which is with sometimes with Epsom salt. So her pool, which I don't have water right now, is like this. This is G's pool. Okay, you already saw this pool. This is big and wide. But right now, I didn't put any water there because I'm not gonna give her a bath right now because I am at work. I need to go back to work after the recording. Okay, so you should do this as often as possible, giving her a bath. You can do this in a bathtub or a large container filled with water. Don't use soap. Of course, we don't use soap. And but do not be that. Make sure the water is warm but not hot. Fill the tub or container with just enough water so your iguana can still stand and not have its head under the water. Of course, that's the basin or the swimming pool of J is not too deep, so it's okay for her. Sometimes she submerges her head and her whole body, and she likes it, of course. And adding a bit more warm water a few times to make sure the iguana doesn't get too cold. Giving your iguana a bath often will help them when they need to shed. So there are times that they shed. So right now, G, she sheds, but she doesn't really have accumulated skin because she's soft. I always make sure that she's always moist, di ba? And do not leave them unattended. So pag naliligo po sila, you have to make sure, I have to make sure, and we have to make sure that we are beside them and we visibly see them. Okay? So the lighting mga masters and mga G. Iguanas must have a source of UVA and UVB light. UVA stimulates natural behaviors by providing a component of natural sunlight. That's the UVA, ultraviolet A. Ang ultraviolet B naman is important to iguanas for another reason. Without it, their bodies cannot manufacture vitamin D3 or properly metabolize calcium. Ayun, so UVB ang kulang natin last time kasi po ay yung nabili kong ilaw is for basking only. Heat lang po siya. So unfortunately, that is the area where I missed. And I personally admit na mali ko po dyan. Okay, so without iguanas that are deprived of proper UV lighting suffer from a disease called, ito po yung aking kinatatakutan noon, metabolic bone disease or MBD, which is unfortunately very common in captive iguanas. MBD or metabolic bone disease causes weak bones, jaw and bone deformities and early death. So ito jaw deformities. Ito na po, dito na po tayo na si G na nagkasakit. Pero ngayon po, she's recovering. I think she's on the verge of full recovery. Because okay naman talaga si G. Just that her jaw. So I don't think, I think permanent na po yung kanyang jaw na ganyan. Pero pag gumaling pa, edi mas maganda. Di ba? So that was the thing that I was really, really afraid of her getting the metabolic bone disease. The very best source of UV light is the sun. Of course, dito tayo under the sun ngayon. Allowing your iguana to bask in the sun on a regular basis will provide it with the necessary amount of natural UV it needs. That's why we're here outside. The general rule is the more real sun your iguana has access to, the better off it will be. Glass and plastic filter out the UV components of the sunlight. So this is non-glass. This is just plain metal. So okay na po siya. May mga butas-butas naman yan. So sigurado ay absorb talaga ng gene natin yung UV, ultraviolet, which is the element she needs most to produce vitamin D3. She may enjoy being placed in front of a sunny window, but she will not reap the benefits of it. So maganda ito talaga. Mas maganda talaga pag ganito. Yung diretso-diretso na talaga. Okay? So tomorrow we'll be discussing some more about this. Hope that you guys are having fun. And thank you so much for learning with me because I'm also learning myself. And thank you so much for the love and support. And I would like to invite each and every one of you for our premiere marathon this coming 5 hours, less 5 hours from now. We have our Bahay Kulitan Premier Marathon, and I will be hosting the first part. It's 11 o'clock in the morning Philippine time, and we have four hosts. I will be the first host, and we have Madame Grace Vlog and Rowena Miliaris TV and Merlestani Vlog following me. And we are going to celebrate our first year anniversary as a team, the Bahay Kulitan family. And I would like to invite you so you can witness and you can also be part of our um, event. So, in behalf of Bahay Kulitan family, this is, of course, G, the green girly cutie patuti iguana na nagpapainit ngayon. And of course, salamat sa lahat na nandito because without you guys, my premieres will not be possible and I will not be able to be inspired if your guys are not there. This is your one and only Master Worm. God is great. Yahoo!